Good morning, friends. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining me on this beautiful Monday morning, August 10th, 2020. Welcome. How was your weekend? How was everybody? You staying calm and grounded and centered? I'm doing my best as well. I am fortunate enough to be out in the Hamptons with my dear friends. And we spent the day yesterday being together. Really the first time in a very long time. I had the opportunity to be around so many people that I really are such a part of my life and that I love and care about so much. We all socially distanced in the backyard by the pool, and we had an amazing time. And it was really incredible to all be together. And, there's a lot of this talk about the new normal, right? And I've said here before, I don't believe in normal. I think that normal is a relative paradigm with which we choose, right? Natural is more what I would like to propose instead of normal. Normal implies other people's points of views and opinions that make it your own. And honestly, I don't choose to live in that reality. And I'm sharing this with you because I want to make sure that we're each thinking for ourselves. And we're each making, as we begin to form our new reality, that we're making informed decisions about what we're choosing to take on as our own beliefs and what we're choosing to take on as the beliefs of others. Some of them work for us, some of them don't. But the choice is always yours. And that's the biggest message that I want to convey today. So here we were outside, we were sitting by the pool, we were socially distanced, all of us. And I gotta say, I was really happy to see that we can make it work, that nothing's gonna come between us, that we could have a really nice time, and we were all very respectful of each other's space. And definitely we all lamented that we look forward to the day that we can actually give people hugs and be as warm and affectionate as we used to be. But we're getting there, right? One day at a time, guys. We are getting there. And as we get there, we learn the resilience of our human spirit. And we learn the resilience of who we really are and how we show up in this world and what we want our life to be like. So what do we want our life to be like? What do you want your life to be like? This week, we have some powerful energies that are floating around. I listened to my dear friend, Rachel Schwartz, astrologer. If you don't know who she is, you should definitely check her out. She did a short video yesterday on her Instagram, and she was talking about a unique conjunction that happens later in the week. And this astrological conjunction brings with it a lot of conflict, or it brings with it a lot of confrontation, right? We have all of this stuff going on with the planet Mars, and because Mars is the planet of war, and it's also the planet of, I say, desire. It's like how we go about getting what we want. Those planets, those energies are really strong in the cosmos right now, and they're shifting in different placements. I believe it's in Aries, so Aries is ruled by the planet Mars, and because of that, it's even more electric, let's say, than normal. So it means that towards the end of the week, she said, towards the end of the week, there's going to be some tensions that are flaring and all this kind of stuff. So as I was meditating actually about what to talk about this week or what messages were coming through, I like to use this analogy with some of my clients about anxiety. When we're working with anxiety and we're working with fear, what we can do is we can imagine that there is a ocean floor, right? And on the ocean floor, it's very choppy. It's very choppy, and it's very uncomfortable. And if you're in a boat, the boat might tip, might be crazy, and all of a sudden, let's say a storm comes along, and as the storm comes along, the storm even activates and rejuvenates the the ocean even more intensely, right? So as all of this is happening, it makes you, lose your mind. It makes you lose control. It makes you feel like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. This is what's going on. This feels like anxiety, right? All this energy there. But what I like to imagine and I like to meditate on is that just below that surface, if we just dropped a couple of feet below the ocean surface, we would be able to tap into a certain calm, a certain energy that allows us to have a little bit more peace and quiet. You can still hear what's going on the ocean floor or on the ocean surface, but it's a little bit more calm and a little bit more quiet. And as we go deeper and deeper and deeper into that, and we sink lower and lower and lower, we become a little bit more aware of the peace and quiet that exists. And if we just go deep, 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 deep to the bottom of the ocean floor, there's complete peace and it's completely quiet. It doesn't change the fact that you're in the middle of a storm. It doesn't change the fact that at the surface of the ocean, there's complete chaos. But at the ocean floor, there's peace and there's calm. And this is what I'd like to invite for all of us to really begin to apply in our lives. Imagine no matter what is going on the surface, we can always go within. And we can always choose to find ourselves deeper and deeper and deeper, really, really within our core, deeper within who we are, deeper within the choice, knowing that we always have a choice to choose what we choose to take on or what we choose to contribute our energy to. And so for this week, what I want to encourage us, and by no stretch of the imagination am I saying it's going to be a bad week. I actually think it's going to be a really, really amazing week. And I really believe that something really cool is going to manifest for you towards the end of the week. Like I would say, Friday, Saturday, next Sunday. Next Sunday is going to be a vibrant energy, vibrant day. So we want to hold on to making sure that this week, the earlier parts of the week, that we're meditating and we're planting those seeds that we want, so that what we want to see actualized in our life grows and increases and actually, becomes manifest in our lives. Okay, so wading through the storm without bringing on confrontation and chaos from others is the opportunity. The opportunity is to really find ourselves in a place of choosing not to get involved in something. Okay. Rachel said something really beautiful yesterday as well. She said, listen, she said, this is actually a situation in which you would want to diffuse an argument or a fight that you see. Okay. So most times we say, just walk away. Well, this time, maybe shed some light on the situation with people and say, maybe not so much, or maybe, offer a different solution for them as well. So we want to really try to keep the peace. It also tells us that there's going to be some interesting things that are going to happen politically, meaning on a global scale in group consciousness. So don't get involved, guys. Don't get involved. Choose what's important to you. One of the things that I believe this whole pandemic is teaching us is really it's teaching us to evaluate and think about what is truly, truly important in our lives. And as I experienced yesterday, the opportunity to be with friends and to be with family, the people that you love and care about so intimately, allows you to really forget about what else is going on in the world. And I don't mean forget in a irresponsible way, but it allows you to remain aligned, and it allows you to remain in the flow of joy and happiness, which is the place with which we want to operate. What else can I share with you? Let's see. So, opportunity. There is definitely some new opportunity coming to us. There's some new opportunities that are going to be presenting themselves probably in the mid-September, the opening of the fall, right? And I know it feels to many of us that opportunity seems dead, right? It seems like, when are things going to get back to normal? When am I going to get a job? When am I going to make some more money? When am I going to do this? When am I going to do that? I believe that we're sharing this energy and we're sharing this possibility for us to hold on to really, really hold on to, that this moment that we're experiencing, that you're experiencing, is temporary. And that can be said whether things are good or things are not, right? If things are good, you want to appreciate them. If things are not good, you want to seek what you're learning from them and have the choice to be able to let go of them so that you can look forward to something bigger. In this case, I'm talking about looking forward to something bigger. So really, really start to focus and hone in on the bigger picture of what you would like, and what you would like the fall to look like, and what you would like to see happen in your life. Are you looking for a new job? Are you looking for a new opportunity? Heard a wonderful, really, really inspiring story this weekend about a friend of mine who had, been in the film business for a very long time. He had been in the film business for a very long time, and the film business is not doing so well, as you can imagine. Everybody's on hold. Nobody knows when they're coming back. And also they're very tight quarters. And so now there's all these new laws about how you have to operate in the film business. It's hard because when you're shooting, you're cramped into tiny spaces all the time. So I don't know how they're going to do it. But anyway, my friend was really distressed and really frustrated about the fact that he hasn't worked since February, and he's beginning to feel hopeless, right? Very hopeless about when things are going to come back. And he reported to me yesterday that he actually, during this whole time, wrote a book. And nobody knew he was a writer. Nobody knew, anything about it. That during this time he had written a book, and that he had just sent the book to an editor. Somebody who is connected. He's not even connected in the book world, but he had sent it to an editor who was a buddy of his, and he was like, "Hey, would you mind reading this?" And of course, the editor was like, "Please, not another manuscript. I read these all day and all night." And the guy said, my friend said, "Just do me a favor and just read the first 25 pages." So so the editor read the first 25 pages, and according to my friend, he said that the editor had said that he couldn't put it down. And he said that it was a real masterpiece in storytelling, and even went one step further and offered to put him in touch with a publishing house that the editor is connected to. So, and my friend had just started writing this book because he was bored and didn't have anything else to do. And so, God willing, he was able to really transform everything was happening in his life, to be able to actually do that and go after that. And I wish him Godspeed, and I feel so passionately that it's going to happen. He's also somebody who watches and somebody who shares a lot with me, and so I will share all the info of that as it happens, but right now we'll keep it concealed. But I did ask if I could share the story, and he said yes. So for my friend, obviously, his next steps are to get his book published or to get a publishing deal or all that good stuff. However, it doesn't change the fact that right now, unemployment ran out on him. There's only a limited amount of savings, like real life, those things that we're looking forward to seem so far away, right? Even if he gets a book deal, will he get an advance? If he gets an advance, how much will the advance be since he's a first-time author? So all of these things happen, but really dealing with the moment. He's like a bit of panic, you know? And so I said to him, basically what I'm saying to you is that holding on to what it is that we have to look forward to is the first step, right? But the second step is also being present. So it sounds like a paradox, right? I have to have something to look forward to, but I have to stay present in the moment. And staying present in the moment is honoring and being aware of that which you appreciate and taking all of those things that you appreciate in your life, all of those things that are working for you, and really make a list of every single one of those things that you enjoy that is working for you, whether it is something as simple as a hot cup of coffee or the company of a friend, whatever it is. Begin to make those lists, and I promise you what will happen, and I've said it before many times in this practice, wherever you focus your attention will grow. So if you focus your attention on that which is working, more of that which is working is going to come into our lives, okay? But if we focus our attention on what is not working and what is good, bad, right, and wrong, and all that kind of stuff, and all these judgments and whatever, guess what you're going to get? You're going to get more good, bad, right, or wrong. So just focus on what you are enjoying, focus on what you're appreciative of, and focus on what you do want, not what you don't want, okay? So I would like to take it one step further in today's session, and I want you to think about something you would like to see manifest in your life. One thing that could really be a game changer for you. And it could be something as simple as a really good meal. And it could be something so grand as a new house or a new job or whatever. But whatever it is, I want you to think about something that really would that you want to call in to manifest in your life that would make you excited, make you say, wow, I am powerful, right? What is that one thing? So just take a second, and I want you to see what that one thing is. What is that thing? It could be something that's good health. My mommy wants to get a new kitty, so for maybe for her it's a new kitty cat. For me, it is something that I will share with you later. Something that I'm developing and creating. So what is it? What is it that you want to see manifest in your life? And if you were to take this thing with which you want to manifest, and you were to break it down into something that you could see manifest this week, what would it be? Okay, what would it be? So if it's a big thing, I want you to break it down to see what could manifest this week that would make you feel like you are in alignment with that bigger thing. Okay. So for example, let's use my friend who's manifesting the book. So we spoke, and I said to him, I said, listen, keep up the good work. He said, I'm waiting for this to happen. I'm waiting for this crazy editor to get back to me to tell me that what they want is this manuscript or that manuscript. He's in this point of waiting. So I said to him, I said, what's to wait for? This is not the time to wait. Let's choose something that we can call in that is not waiting. What can happen this week in which he doesn't have to wait? And he said that he had some ideas of artists that he wanted to look at and invite in to be a part of the illustrations of the book or the design of the book or something. And I said, oh, that's awesome. And he had a list of people that he wanted to work with. I said, okay, so this week, your goal is to go and get in touch with those people and to look at what it might look like to work with them. And so he was really excited about that. And so step by step, every single step will lead us in the right direction, right? Be excited about those steps. Okay, so let's take a second and let's focus into our heart. And we're going to do a manifestation meditation today, which is really one of my favorite kinds of meditations, okay? I want you to see yourself in your heart. And I want you to witness the energy in your heart expanding out into the room that you're in, into the town, into the city, the state, the country, and finally the whole globe. Witness your ball of light expanding out past Earth, out past space, out into dimensions that are above this physical universe, until we pass into different layers of light and some dark, but you keep expanding out further and further and further until you come to a golden-like layer. Extend out past the golden-like layer until you come to this jelly-like substance layer that feels like liquid. Expand out past the jelly-like substance layer until you pass through a beautiful pink haze, which is the law of compassion. And as you move with the law of compassion, allow it to pulsate and penetrate further and further and further until you come to this beautiful, beautiful pearlescent white light. And as you sit here in this white pearlescent light, you can feel this tingling sensation all over your body. And immediately you begin to dissolve with everything that it is. Now I want you to begin imagining that there's a triangle, a pyramid, standing before you. And what I want you to do is I want you to take that manifestation, both big and small, and sink that energy into that beautiful pyramid. And as you sink that energy into the beautiful pyramid, I want you to see it in there. See what it is that you want to see manifest in your life. You can see how it feels, but the feelings that you want to feel once you have it in there. Who are the people that you see in the manifestation with you? Put them in there. What are you doing? What are some of the activities that surround this manifestation? How does your body feel? How will this manifestation affect your health and well-being? Put that into the pyramid. And the more energy you put in there, the more and more and more energy that you put in there, the more room it takes up, so that it's completely filled up with everything that you desire. Now take more. What else are you manifesting? Put more of that in there. Put more of those things that you're manifesting into your pyramid. And as you've got your pyramid filled up, I want you to now step forth into the pyramid. And I want you to step right into the middle of the pyramid. And see yourself surrounded by all of those things, all of those energies, all of those manifestations. See yourself amongst them. And now I want you to imagine that there's this beautiful light beam. And this beam extends up from the place that you are sitting, up through all of the layers, up through your pyramid, up through all your chakras, popping up after the top of the head, and popping up right up outside the top of the pyramid, the point of the pyramid, and skyrocketing as far as you can see. This light, like a lighthouse, this light Everyone is drawn to this light. And I want you to look around you and see all of these people, hundreds, tens of hundreds, thousands, millions, how many ever are necessary. You see all these energies that see your light and begin to walk towards your pyramid. You see the happiness on their face. You see the joy. You see how your manifestation has awakened them to their own manifestations and their own desires and their own dreams. And as all these people get closer and closer and closer to your pyramid, one by one, you start to see that they are a part of your manifestation. And as you pull these people in one by one, you hug them, you greet them, you smile at them, welcome, welcome, welcome. And then all of a sudden, you start to see that within each one of these people exists their own pyramids, and you are part of their pyramids too. And take in this moment of recognizing that your manifestations are manifestations that will change the world, that will impact others. And you will impact others' manifestations and others' vibrations. So just take a moment to sense and feel what all that feels like and what all of that looks like. Be grateful and appreciative for it all. Now I'm going to make a request, Creator of all that is. It is requested that all of this or better is in my life now. Thank you, Creator. It's done, it is done, it is done. So it is. And now as you witness the reality of this, I want you to see all of a sudden your manifestation becomes these little droplets. All of those things that were in your pyramid become little droplets. And then immediately all those droplets begin to fall down through all of the planes, through the sixth plane, the fifth plane, fourth plane, and down here into the third plane. And you witness all these droplets and all these molecules and atoms that are your manifestation coming into your being. And as you see them dropping in, they become a part of you. They become one with you. And eventually, they reach you, and they reach your body, and you feel them emerging with who you are. And now what I'd like for us to do is take 3 deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Grab your palms together. Create lots of friction. Put your palms over your eyes. The eyes are the windows to the soul. As you do so, open your eyes and imagine all this light traveling in through your eyes into your soul. And when you're ready, you can put your hands down. So wonderful to put ourselves in a place where we can see incredible things happening. And I hope this manifestation gave you the opportunity. Take with it, enjoy it, see everything happen in your life. Thank you for being a part of this. Just to let everybody know, I am teaching an advanced theta healing class that begins this evening, Monday through Thursday of this week. Monday, the 10th of August. It starts at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you have already taken basic theta healing and you would like to take advanced theta healing, please reach out to me and we will get you signed up for that course. I would like to also welcome the opportunity for you to really create a practice for yourself. Create a practice for yourself. Create a practice of what's important to you to stay connected to your soul. And I just want to announce, this is the first time I'm ever announcing this. So beginning on the new moon, which is August 20th, beginning on the new moon for 22 days, not consecutive, 22 days minus Saturdays, I'm going to do a series called Repentance. And during the month of Virgo, which is the month that we will start on the new moon, it's a time of great cleansing. It's a time of going back and looking at everything in our life that we want to change. Otherwise, we call that repentance. Well, I'm calling it repentance. Re meaning go back, pen meaning rewrite, and dance to celebrate. And so for 22 days from the new moon of Virgo, we're going to create a new paradigm for the second half of our year. The second half of our year begins with the energy of Libra, which happens at the very, very beginning of the month of October, essentially. Really, I think the energy of Libra happens around Rosh Hashanah, which is the 21st, I believe, of September. So everything that we're going to do is going to prepare us for that. So I look forward to having you guys all there. I'm going to talk about it. We're going to put it up, and it's going to be a lot of fun. And it's going to be something, basically, we're going to get together and we're going to meditate every day for 15 minutes every morning from 8 a.m. until 8:15 a.m. And that will be Monday through Friday. No, it'll be Sunday through Friday. Saturday, we won't participate. So Sunday through Friday, we'll have a morning meditation from 8 a.m. to 8:15. 8 a.m. to 8:15. I am charging for this because I was told that there needs to be a reciprocation of energy. So it will be $3 a meditation, which it equals to $3 a meditation, but it's $66 for the whole month. Okay, so if you want to get registered, we should have that up later today. I would love to have as many people on as possible because I really believe that I want to create a group consciousness that's going to really impact things forever. Okay, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you for being a part of this. And I look forward to being in touch with you and seeing you soon. Okay, have a wonderful day. Bye.